Hi, it's LeJanaro back with another video. I would like to say welcome to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel and everyone who keeps coming back each time I post a new video. So it's Friday. I went out, it's a little later Friday, maybe about 8 o'clock or so, 8 p.m. I went out this morning and I went to Hobby Lobby. I was killing some time because I was meeting my friend for her birthday lunch at Olive Garden. So kind of some time to kill, so I stopped at Hobby Lobby and picked up a few things. So I'll show you that. And of course I went to Publix, did my grocery shopping, and picked out some fabric because I have an idea in my head for a book sleeve. So hopefully I can make that in this video. So show you real quick what I got from Hobby Lobby. This is one of their remnants. It is a rib knit. It feels so good. Fall and winter, I want to make a turtleneck with this. It feels so good. It ended up being $4.19, and it's a yard of fabric. But when I tell y'all, it's so soft. It feels so good. So I definitely want to make a turtleneck with this later in the year. I picked up some more of this. They had a little bit of it left. I think 3.5 yards. So I picked this up. I can't wait to make a tote bag with this. So I'll be doing that this weekend, maybe. It was in 2 separate pieces, so I probably can take this piece and make like a little tote bag or something with it. Probably won't quilt it. I don't know yet. But I just want to make a tote bag with it. I'll probably just put some fusible fleece backing on it and just make myself a tote bag. Right. Also got some planner related stuff. If you've been here with me for a while, you know I love planner stuff. And they had clearance. So I got this Disney Princess sticker book. It was $4.99 on clearance, and it has Snow White, because you know they had the Snow White movie come out. So it's Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs basically themed. So super cute. And I figured it was only $4.99, so why not? I've never been able to get a Disney book actually, I'm lying. Michael's had a couple of Disney books for $2 and something once. I looked up on that. And then I grabbed these big happy planners. I got 2 of them, and I'm not using this to plan. I make my own stickers. So that I don't have to cut my sticker sheets down, I can keep them on the 8.5 by 11, just punch holes in them and stick them in this. So I'll take most of the guts out of this and use this, because this has a very sturdy cover, and it already has the rings on it, so I don't have to put one together myself. It was $8.74. It's on clearance. It was $8.74. So I'm just going to take the guts out of it, and just as I make my own stickers, I will put them in this instead of having to cut them down and put them in like a 4x6 album or something like that. So that's what I got while I was out killing time. So I'm going to take my book sleeve pattern or tablet sleeve, and I'm also going to take this little pocket pattern that I made, and I'm going to make a book sleeve out of denim. And then this will be the lining and the pocket for the front. So I'm experimenting. If you haven't watched the last couple of videos, I'm trying to create products that I can start going to markets and selling at markets. So I'm using this time to create products, see how I like them, see what response I get to them. So that's what I'll be doing probably in the next few videos that you see from me. I want to make some garments. I just don't know what I want to make. I'll pick things, I'll say I want to make them, and then something will happen and they'll end up back in the drawer. So I do want to pick some patterns to make some things because it's, you know, spring coming up, summer's coming. I need some cooler stuff because all I have is jogger sets and t-shirts like this that I've made with the Cricut. That's all I have in my closet. Maybe 3 pair of jeans. Yeah, so I need to make some stuff. I did take pictures in the pants. This pattern right here, Mommy made this view for me, view B. This is McCall's 8099. So I showed you the pants on the last video, I believe. Mommy made them for me. I took pictures today, so I'll pop some pictures up so you can see what the pants look like on. I tried to show you in the mirror, but nah, that goes. So I promised I would take some pictures in them, and I got my friend to snap a couple of shots for me before we left Olive Garden. All right, so I'm gonna get started on this book sleeve. All right, so this is going to be the front. I'm just going to take this pocket. I cut this pocket on the fold. Just kind of make it easier for myself. I'm just going to baste that together. Right, and this right here I want to use as a tab, so I just cut one side denim and then one side the lining. So I'm going to place these with right sides facing. This I'm going to sew a 1/2 inch around. It's cut square, but I'm going to try to round it the best I can. I might end up just drawing some. We'll see how it goes. And then these are the lining pieces. Just going to place them with right sides facing. Just going to sew down the sides and leave an opening in the bottom. All right. So I got the pocket sewn on the front here. This is the lining, so I'm just gonna snip the corners. Trim this down a little bit. I also trimmed down my little flap thing and clipped the corner. I think I cut my lining a little too close, but that's fine. I'm gonna leave my lining like this. I'm not gonna turn it to the right side. I am gonna turn my little flap thingy to the right side. This might need to be a little bit longer. I eyeballed this. I didn't even like. Only thing I measured was the 3-inch width because I knew I wanted it to be 2 inches wide, and I did a 1/2 inch seam allowance. So that's the only measurement I did, but I didn't measure the length. I just eyeballed the length, and it's 3 inches. So it'll be, when I finish, it'll be 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. I'm gonna take this to the ironing board and press it. When I do that, this is the back piece. I'm going to, let me fold this in half. And after I press this, I'm gonna find the center of that, and I'm going to place this with the denim sides together, and I'm just gonna baste across to hold that in place. Alright, and then after I do that, I'm just going to take the back piece and the front piece, place them with right sides facing, sew down both sides and the bottom, and then I'm going to turn it to the right side. To clip my corners, trim down my sides a little bit. Turn this to the right side. And I'm using a 1/2 inch seam allowance. I don't think I said that. I know I said it on the flap, but not this. I'll put the measurements of everything in the description box below. Right, this is my main piece. This is my lining. Gonna place my main piece inside of my lining. I'm going to sew. around. All right, making sure that flap is in there. Make sure to line up your seam allowances. All right, and then sew around. Alright, so I trimmed down the top a little bit. Use this opening I left in the bottom, turn it to the right side. Go and sew this opening closed at the bottom of my lining. Then I'm going to tuck the lining on the inside of the bag. Alright. So you want to be more precise than I'm being. But I just fold the whole thing in half. Found the center here and here. I have a book in here just for, reference of how far down to put the flap. And even with this, I can put a bigger book in it. So I'm just going to take my awl and poke a hole. I'm just doing the top of the book sleeve, making sure the awl goes all the way through all those layers, not the back of the book sleeve. I'm going to grab my pieces here. Hopefully my battery doesn't die. I'm at a race against the battery. Like always. I need to go on Amazon and see if I can find one to fit this camera. You need 2 of these flat pieces. And then you have a male and female piece. Or innie and outie as I call them. So 1 flat piece I'm putting through this hole. So the flat part goes inside. And then putting my innie on top. And then the flat part goes on the front part of the flap. And I'm putting the outie on here, on the flap. So innie. And I try to press them down as much as I can before grabbing my tool here. And press, 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 press. And same thing, press, 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 press. I try to press as hard as I can. And snap it together. And I got a book sleeve. And I have, like I said, I have a book in here. This is the book. So, of course, I get right to the end and my battery died on my camera. So, this is the book sleeve. I have a book in here. I like it. I like it. So, thank you for coming along with me. I will put all the measurements for everything in the description box below. If you have any questions, put them in the comments and I'll answer them to the best of my ability. If you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe and also hit the notification bell so you'll be notified each time I post a new video, and I'll see you in the next one.